Hi, sir. What's your name po?
My name is Jake Go.
What's your job?
I'm a professor here in DSI and I'm a founder of Springboard Philippines.
How did you know that you wanted this path?
Well, I've always wanted to have my own company. I've always wanted to help Filipinos, so that's why we created Springboard. Springboard is a company that basically helps Filipinos find jobs. And I wanted to go back to teaching, I wanted to give back, I wanted to see the next generation and how they grew. And yeah, that's why I'm here as a professor, as a part-time professor for LaSalle.
What steps did you take that led you there?
There's a lot of there were a lot of challenges along the way. So mainly it's basically figuring out what I wanted to do, then reverse engineer that in a sense that okay, I wanted to make a dent in the Philippines, in the Philippine job market. Then I had to figure out a way to actually do that. So I had to reverse engineer, I had to break down every single process, and for me to be able to reach that point and to figure out the path that's profitable also. So, okay.
Would you change anything if you had a chance?
It's hard to say. The romantic answer would be no, but there were a lot of things that I wished I learned when I was younger, so I could speed up the growth personally and professionally. So I think that's a yes. That's a soft yes.
Who was your inspiration?
Well, my inspiration was still my family. So my parents, they've provided me a lot of things. They provided me with the tools. I didn't want to disappoint them. And now that I have my own family, so I have my kid, I wanted to show them that he has a good father and he has a good provider. So they're my daily motivation.
Well, because of the changing times right now, what business would you recommend for us students to be in?
Oh, that's a hard question. That's a tricky one. I'll be lying if I said follow what you love to do. That's not enough. You need to be able to follow what you do and figure out a way to make it profitable also. In terms of the industry, there's a lot of startups nowadays that's coming up with new ideas, disruptive ideas, and with the students that I'm teaching now, I think they have a lot of capability to try to reshape whatever industry they want to get into. I have no direct answer to your question, but in whatever industry you want to get into, I think there's an opportunity for you to grow. You just have to find the right team or the right boss that you want to work with initially, especially for a fresh grad.
And what challenges did you face while starting your business?
Oh my God, there's a lot of things. So when we started, there was a lot of what do you call this, strategic problems. There were a lot of problems that we didn't expect to encounter, and there were a lot of problems that we encountered that we felt that this could have been prevented if we have done our due diligence. So in terms of the challenges, there's a lot. We can go on and on until tomorrow, but the gist of the problem is basically probably not doing enough research for the company or for the industry that you want to get into. So that's one thing. So before you want to get into something, doesn't matter if it's business or doesn't matter if it's just plain research for school, you want to be able to do your due diligence. You want to be able to figure out why you're doing this also.
Okay. Finally, sir, any last messages for the students watching your video?
Okay. I think you guys have to, for this generation, you guys have to hustle more. You guys are already well connected. Compared to generations before mine, it was easy. I'm not saying easy. It was easier to make money back then because the world was very chunked in a sense. But now that everything's competitive, everything's connected, everything is cutthroat. Right, so you need to be able to figure out your niche. You need to be able to figure out your strength. You need to be able to figure out what you really want to do, for you to be able to have that sustainable lifestyle that you want to achieve as you progress in life.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Cheers.
last.
I thought it was last
What's
already.
the name of your company? Yun na lang.
My name the name of my company is Springboard Philippines. So we do HR solutions. We do outsource HR solutions for local and international companies.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
No problem.